Hey everyone, so I wanted to go ahead and just do a really short, sweet, quick reading for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine for this weekend. I did do a pre-shuffle because I'm at work and I don't have a whole lot of time. So I did go ahead and pull some energies for Divine Feminine here on the top row, and then some energies for Divine Masculine on the bottom row. Now I will pull some combining energies and then just some oracles to finish this off. Yeah, I did go ahead and pull some energies already. And so let me go ahead and tell you what I do see going on here. So, number one, for Divine Feminine, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, okay? For Divine Masculine, we have Strength, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Tower, and we have the World, okay? So let me tell you what I feel like is going on here. I feel like Divine Feminine, I feel like you have had words with your Divine Masculine. First of all, let me go ahead and say this. With the cards that are drawn here, this is for a group that is in communication. This is not for a group that is, hasn't spoken in a long time. This isn't for people who, who have been separated and, there's no communication. This is for those of you who are in communication, okay? This is for you. All right. So here's what's going on. I feel like this is more of a two-party read than it is a three-party read. I will tell you that right away because that's how I feel. So what I feel like is this. I feel like Divine Feminine, you basically have had a conversation with your Divine Masculine and you basically told him, listen, if you do not start to build with me, I am going to do it on my own. I am going to be single and I am going to live my life because I have been fighting the good fight with you for a very long time. I've been trying to persevere as much as I can. But I'm basically tired. You need to start building with me because if you don't start building with me, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going it alone and I'm going to, live my life on my own. I no longer want you to give me this little bit of love coming in as a knight. I need you to come in as a king, okay? I need you to be a king. I do not want you to be a knight, okay? So I feel like you've had this conversation with your Divine Masculine, and I feel like because of it, number one, you've shaken things up. Okay, we do have the Tower. I feel like you've shook his world up because you basically have given him an ultimatum. And I don't think he likes it too much. So he's retreated from you. All right, he has. He's retreated from you. But here's the thing. What I do also see with this is this. Yeah, he's a little butthurt right now because you basically, you had to do what you had to do and you had to tell him, so I do feel like even though you have shaken things up, there's been this Tower moment where you told him, either build with me or I'm done. I'm out of here. I feel like you've shaken things up, so now he's a little bit butthurt. He's retreated, all right. But I feel like once he comes out of this, the thing about the Four of Swords is it's not just retreating, okay? It's retreating for time to clear your mind, okay? This is swords. This is the mind, all right? So he's retreated. He's trying to clear his mind. He's thinking about what you've told him, all right? When you go into the Four of Swords energy, you come out healed, all right? And so I do feel like once he wakes up from this little nappy poo, that he's taken, he's retreated from you because you told him what you had to. I do feel like once he does come out of it, he'll be fine. All right, because we do have the Strength and we do have the World. All right, the thing about the World is this: in tarot, the journey starts with the Fool, ends with the World. Okay, in the major arcana. The Fool goes through this journey and learns things, you know, going, working his way down the major arcana, right? Um, Once the Fool reaches the world, he has concluded his journey. He's learned a lot of lessons, and he's able to now take what he has learned and start a new beginning. And I feel like that's what's happening here, okay? I feel like your divine masculine, once he wakes up, once he gets out of this retreat that he's in right now, okay? I feel so because this is a weekend reading, I feel like, this is something that could be going down this weekend. I feel like you're going to have a discussion with your divine masculine. He's probably going to retreat from you because you're going to shake things up. But the thing is when he comes out of it, he will come out with strength and courage to be able to continue. And look, just like you have fought your way through it, and if you notice, a woman and a lion. This is the Nine of Wands. This is the fighting the good fight and persevering. Just like you fought the good fight and persevered, he's going to have to wake up and do the same exact thing. He's going to have to mirror what you have said, and he will. Look, a woman and a lion, a woman and a lion, okay? This man is going to understand what you have told him, and he's going to make a decision, and he's going to realize that he's going to have to, do what you have said. He's gonna have to build with you, take the lessons that you guys have learned through this journey, through this process together of fighting the good fight and trying to persevere through it. He's going to learn the lessons from it, and he will begin with you again. I am certain of it. Why? Because at the end of the day, you are his Queen of Cups. You are his Queen of Cups, and he cannot see you once again, a woman. Well, there's a woman and a tiger. He cannot stand to see you go at it alone. All right. And so, although right now he may be retreating, although right now you may have shaken things up, you've shaken up his world, given him this ultimatum, he doesn't like it, he's retreated. At the end of the day, when he comes out of it, he's going to realize that he cannot lose you. And I do feel like it's you putting your foot down and giving him this ultimatum that's ultimately going to get him to where he needs to be, putting a conclusion to the bullshit and actually beginning this life with you that he needs to build. All right, so I do feel like he will. So let me go ahead and pull some future energies here just to see what Spirit does have to say. Let's see. Spirit, give me some future energies for this situation going on. Give me some future energies. Give me some future energies for this situation. Future energies for this situation going on. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and we do have Death. All right, so the Two of Wands. All right, so look, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see. Okay, so look, we have the Two of Wands, decisions and plannings. We have Nine of Swords, self-sabotage and nightmares. We have Death, transition with the Sun, illumination and growth. So what did I tell you? I hit it on the nail. this divine masculine, where he has been self-sabotaging himself, self-sabotaging this relationship, okay? What I can tell, this divine masculine, has had a lot of worries within himself. He was sabotaging himself, sabotaging you, your connection, sabotaging all of it. This man is going to finally come out of that. This is future energies. He is going to make a decision, all right, to come out of this energy, okay, because he's going to put a death to it, and he will transform from it. No longer sabotaging himself, no longer sabotaging you, no longer sabotaging this connection, okay? He is going to come out, make the decision, and plan to transition, and he will do it, okay? He will do it. Why? Because after this death and transformation takes place, where he's not self-sabotaging you and the connection and himself, then you have illumination and growth, the sun. So this man, by you, divine feminine, going into your power and finally speaking up for yourself and telling him, listen, it's either you and me or it's me alone. Make a choice. Yeah, he's gonna retreat. Yes, you're gonna shake things up, but when he comes out of it, he is going to understand that you are his Queen of Cups. You're the person that he loves. You're the person in his heart, okay? And whatever it is that's causing, trouble for you guys, whatever it is that's kept you away from each other this far, he's finally going to put a death to it. He will transition, okay? And he will stop sabotaging this, okay? He will make the decision to stop sabotaging it, and he will get illumination and growth between himself, between you, and between this connection. All right, so let me pull just a few closing cards here. So, okay, so we have November, all right? We have November here coming out. For some of you, this could finally, what what, May, June, July, August. So, okay, so listen, by the fall, all right? By the fall, what I'm seeing is that, so we have two cards here that are about wish. Look, needle and thread. It says a sincere wish will be granted. And here also we have the well. It says family wishes will come true. So I do feel like, stuff is going to start to transform. There will be some deaths that are going to start taking place so that, death and transformation can happen. Illumination and growth will start to happen. Wishes will come true, okay? Wishes will come true. And then this says family wishes come true. So this one says a sincere wish is granted, and then this says family wishes come true. So I feel like by November, you guys, will be able to then actually be a family, is what I'm seeing, by November. Now, there is a warning here, all right? There is a warning, beware of greed, okay? So, whatever this greed is about, greed can be about a lot of things. Greed can be, so, what it could be is that, listen, you're going to lay it down for him, all right? You're going to give him this ultimatum, but what I do feel like is don't be too greedy, all right? I feel like Spirit is saying don't be too greedy, all right? Yes, you do need to speak up for yourself. You do need to hold, put your foot down, hold your ground and all that stuff, but don't get too greedy, all right? Be careful with that, all right? And if you can, just follow this smoothly the way that it is transitioning, you will have your wishes come true. And I feel like by November, these wishes, will manifest. Let me see if I can't pull a clarifier for that, though. Give me a clarifier for this November. So look, we have October. So see, that's what I told you in here. We have this one too turned over. I better go ahead and take them. So look, I'm telling you by fall, because we did have October come out too. October and November did fall out. Look, rainbow. All right, what does it say? It says the most difficult part of this situation is over. So listen, by October, November, this difficult situation will be over. This is the end of the rainbow. This is the end of the rainbow. Your wishes will come true. Look, end of the rainbow. What is usually at the end of the rainbow? Your wish. Your wishes will come true. And look at this. We have Turkey. We have November over here. I'm telling you, by the fall time, this transition will take place. This says someone someone is behaving stupidly. Oh Lord, this is perfect. You see, you know that your divine masculine has been acting a bit stupidly, okay? Is sabotaging, all right? You're putting it down. You're telling him, listen, this is what's going to happen if you do not get it together. And I feel like he will get it together by October, November, by the fall. I really feel like, it's going to be the end of the rainbow. It's going to be the end of the difficult situation, and you will get your wishes, okay? But just be aware of greed, all right? Just be aware of that. Don't get too greedy, okay? Stand by your man, all right? Stand by your man. He will be transitioning. He will be putting a death to some of these errors, all right? The errors of his way, and he will be transforming, okay? And growing, illumination and growth. He will be growing, okay? Again, I knew when I saw this card, he's going to learn his lessons, and he's going to want to build, and, he's going to stop being this knight, and he will become the king that he needs to be, okay? It's been a very hard journey. It has, all right? You guys have really fought and persevered. You've really had to, have strength and courage, and I feel like it's finally going to pay off now. This is, so I do feel like this weekend for a lot of you, who are in communication, all right? You feel like this weekend is the start of this. By fall, all right, by October, November, is when you're finally going to be able to, see the light at the end of the tunnel and get out of this difficult situation, okay? So, continue to persevere, continue to persevere, and just believe in your divine masculine, and don't get too greedy. Yes, stand your ground, put your foot down, do what you have to do for yourself. Show him that you are a strong, independent woman, that you want him, but you do not need him. And that is what's going to give this man some act right. And this is what's going to get him to stop being this knight and be the king that he needs to be. And I am seeing, by the fall, a lot of you will be coming together, all right? It'll be the end of the difficult situation. So if you are in communication and any of this does sound right to you and it does resonate with your story, I'm seeing really good things for you, okay? If you are in a situation where you're still not really in communication, this story is probably not for you. Again, I'm seeing this more for people who are in communication. I'm really seeing this more as a two-party situation rather than a three-party situation. But hey, I have to take the messages as they come to me, as spirit gives them to me. I'm just the messenger. So anyways, I really hope that this story is for a lot of you though, because I'm seeing beautiful things happening. All right. So anyways, if you have questions, I have answers. And if you are interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box, and we will talk to you again on the next one. Bye-bye.